Welcome to joint meeting of Toastmaster and TCS Maitree Pune Toastmaster. In a scholarship exam, 30 students were given a sheet of paper and told to write about what is courage. The best answer would get the scholarship. Everyone started writing on the sheet on paper except one. He thought for a while. Then he wrote just 3 words, which were enough to win him the scholarship. He left whole paper blank, but on the last line of the paper, he wrote, "This is courage." Now, I will recite our club mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skill, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Let me recite the housekeeping rule of a smooth functioning of our meeting. Please keep microphone on mute during speeches. To applaud, you can unmute your microphone or use hand gesture feature of Zoom. If possible, be on video mode to enjoy the meeting. Don't be too serious all the time. Whenever you get time, whenever you get right time, unmute yourself and express your feeling and your thought. Please avoid any crosstalk during speeches. Please avoid any aggressive talk about sex, religion, and politics. In case of any technical assistant, you can contact our host of the meeting. Now, I would like to hand over this stage Toastmaster Tanya Sahu, who is a president of TCS Maitree Pune. Please welcome Toastmaster Tanya.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Isa, for reading out the mission statement so profoundly. You were already high on energy and you started it so elegantly. Thank you so much for that. So I welcome you all to the joint meeting of TCS Maitree Toastmaster Club Pune and Toastmaster Club of Delhi. Before some time, I was just talking to president of the club, what is special about both of the clubs. And I came to the conclusion that we both are high in energy. So all of you, please put your hands together and watch out a great meeting because you all are already high in energy. I know that. So wonderful meeting it will be gonna. And joint meetings are always wonderful because we exchange a lot of things, not only positive vibes, learning, and also we will exchange energy. Einstein probably missed to mention that when he said E equals to mc square, he missed to mention about how we exchange energy, but it will definitely be gonna exchange of energy as well. So I welcome you all to this wonderful Saturday evening meeting with Toastmaster Club of Delhi. And I would like to have a small round of introduction from our guests today. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Isa or Toastmaster Gopal, can you please help me out if we have guests in the meeting?
Yeah, there's Aishwarya.
Hi, Aishwarya. I welcome you to our joint meeting. Can we have a small round of introduction or can you please introduce yourself?
Aishwarya, you are on mute.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. So yeah, my name is Aishwarya. I'm from Delhi. Currently, because of lockdown, I'm with my family in my hometown. And I have done MBA, and after MBA, I started working. I worked for a few months, and suddenly this pandemic happened, and because of that, I have to return back to my hometown, which is in Bihar. So currently, I'm in Bihar. And just yesterday, I was watching a video on YouTube, and I got this idea that there are groups like Toastmasters, which I can join to improve my communication, to improve my public speaking skills. And there I tried to find out this group, and I'm happy to find out this group. And I think I'm going to be a active member of this group. Thank you.
That's so lovely, Aishwarya. Keep joining the meeting. Thank you so much. Do we have more guests in the meeting?
Digambar Patil is a member.
Okay, Digambar Patil, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hi Digambar. I welcome you to our joint meeting. So can you please introduce yourself?
Can I speak in Marathi?
You can, I mean, we will get to know your name only, but
My name is Digambar Patil. I am working in Tata Motors, Pimpri, Pune. I am now on duty.
that's lovely. So how did you get to know about the meeting?
Marathi Toastmaster in Pune. I will join. म्हणजे एक आठवड्यापूर्वी जॉईन झालो होतो मी, त्यानंतर हा मेसेज त्याच्यावर आला होता.
Okay, all right, Digambar. I'm not sure if everyone is aware of Marathi language, but at least we got
no
to know
problem.
about you. You are from Tata Motors and you are a part of Marathi Toastmaster Club. So yeah, welcome you to our joint meeting. So
Yes, ma'am.
thank you so much. So
Thank
for
you,
guest-
ma'am.
Thank you so much. So for guest benefit, I would like to explain the meeting structure we follow in Toastmaster Club. We follow the particular structure that is having prepared speech round, then evaluation round, and a table topic round. In prepared speeches, the members of the club, they come and they deliver a prepared speech. In evaluation round, we mostly follow CRC approach, but different clubs follow different approach. That is commendation, recommendation, and commendation. Third is our table topic round. That is most interesting round, and where a Toastmaster, the table topic master, will give you a topic and he will or she will give a topic to think on your feet and deliver it within 1 to 2 minutes. So yeah, today let's move on to our theme of the meeting, that's truth and dare. Right? We have Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Jayaprakash from TCS Maitree Toastmaster Club Pune and Toastmaster Nupur from Toastmaster Club of Delhi. They both are awesome, high in energy, very profound members of the club. So I will hand over the stage to them and let's watch out and dare to speak truth in this segment. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tanya. I would not really say high on energy today. You see, what happened was I'm actually in a low mood, in a sad mood. I'll share the reason with everyone. I lost today. I really lost today. I lost a round in Rummy to my 9-year-old daughter. I was the one teaching her how to play. And I don't know what happened. I lost to my 9-year-old. So I am just sulking right now. Please, I don't know about the high on energy, but yeah, that's the truth that we have right now. Here I was trying to tell her all about the games we used to play, how my grandfather used to teach us tricks with cards, and the other games we used to play as we grew up. Of course, I was thinking about this game of truth and dare that we used to play in college, but I thought, let's just hold on to that. I think they are too young to start rotating a bottle and asking to play truth or dare. So that's something that I just held on to. But you never know. Kids these days, they might just start playing it. So that is something that I was actually also discussing with our fellow Toastmaster of the day, Jayaprakash, and he had some wonderful things to share about it. So Jayaprakash, would you want to share something on that topic?
Sure, Nupur. Thank you. So in accordance with what Toastmaster Nupur mentioned, the main reason behind choosing this theme was to revive the good old memories. Because do you remember the time when it was normal to sit in a college canteen and play this game, or even while traveling in the train, when you got bored of playing those old games of Antakshari and Dumb Charades, there was one game which was always to our rescue, and that was Truth or Dare. I'm sure that everyone who's played this game definitely has some good memories attached to it, good, bad, ugly, whatever, but there are memories attached to this game. And for those who haven't played it, let me tell you, today is the time. Talking about my own memories with this game, I can go on a long disposition, but my most memorable one is the one where I was traveling to Punjab 2 years ago with my friends, and we just reached Delhi. We were getting bored, and my friend suggested that we should play this game. Uh, Fortunately, unfortunately, it was my turn, and I was given a dare. So the train stopped on a station. I was given a dare to get down and perform some random thing. I can't tell you that now what it was, but that thing literally made me miss my train. Thankfully, I was 40, 50 kilometers away from my destination, so I could board a bus and reach the destination. Otherwise, God knows what would have happened. So, what say Toastmaster Nupur? Before we begin the meeting, how about we introduce the game to the audiences with a round of truth and dare?
I don't think they need any introduction to the game. I'm sure they would have played it, but definitely let's pull them in and see what they have to say about it. So why don't we just start with someone who seems right now to be lost in space? Let's start with.
Why not?
So, all right, why don't we just start with the TM Tanya then, our very own president. So, what should we do? Have you ever played this game, Toastmaster Tanya?
Yes, Toastmaster Nupur, I have played this game before.
All right. Now that smile on your face tells me that this was a very mischievous event that you have. I'm not going to ask you a question. Why don't you just share with us what that mischievous event was?
That was not a mischievous event, but that was a daring event, I can say. We were playing Truth and Dare in the train while I was going from Chhattisgarh to my hometown. And somebody told me one of our friend in the group told me, what do you choose, Truth or Dare? I said Dare. Then he said me, so get down from the train to bring water and run to the train while it start moving. So I tried that one, and that time with my friends, it was a family function. So my friends and my family were also traveling. I got scolded by my parents like anything that day. So that was a very terrible event, but yes, I did it.
Well, good for you that you were able to catch the train on time. That was, I hope that it was not one of those Simran scenes where you had to hold, but that would have been good also. All right, great. Let's just catch hold of any guest here. So we had two guests. I'm sorry, but I really don't remember the name of the first one. Aishwarya, was that the name?
Yes, this is me, Aishwarya.
Hi, Aishwarya. Hi. All right. So as the guest, it is our privilege to have you share your experience about Truth and Dare. Have you ever played it, or should we ask you a question?
I have played it a lot of times, but I don't have it's been years since I played it during my graduation days. So I don't remember any incident in particular. So it would be better if you ask me something. Maybe I'll be able to recall the old memories.
Then a very simple truth.
Okay.
Let me not go for any dare right now. Then let me just ask you a very simple truth here.
Go for it.
You mentioned that you left Delhi, went back to stay with your parents at your parents' home.
Yeah.
Let's be very honest. Sometimes we crave for that independence. Are you happy or are you sad?
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay. All right. So you're happy to go back into the nest.
To be honest, initially when I came back, I was living there alone in a flat, in a 3 BHK flat. I was living alone in Delhi. So initially when I came back to my hometown, it was an experience. I wanted that quality time to spend that to have that quality time with my parents. It's been 7 years since I left home, and I was studying, and then I was working, so I didn't had a good time to spend with my family. So initially I really enjoyed it, and it's been a year since I'm here in my hometown. So
Right.
after the
Then I
time,
give it to you. Then I give it to you. 7 years. Okay. Then I give it to you.
yeah, 7 years it was, but
All right.
even even staying for 7 years apart from my home, outside my home, in living somewhere alone, after 1 year living with my family, somewhere I have started craving that independency. Yeah, I have started feeling it. I miss, sometimes I miss my independent life, where I used to come back from home, cook my own meal, stay in my own room, play
That
music of my own.
Slowly we are coming to the actual truth, boy.
Yeah, actually,
All right.
it is the actual
Great.
truth.
All right. Understood. Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Aishwarya. It was
Thank you
good
for
to hear
having
from you.
me here. Thank you.
All right. So Toastmaster Jayaprakash, should we move ahead then with?
Yes, why not? Let us
All right. Thank you.
take a meeting. So, as the Toastmaster of the day, I take this privilege to introduce the general evaluator who will be keeping a track of the quality of the meeting. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Shreya from TCS Maitree Toastmasters Club, Pune. Apart from being my mentor, she is one of the most active members of our club.
Independent life.
Of our club, ever ready to take up responsibilities, and she's an inspiration to the new members like me who've recently joined the Toastmasters Club. So, Toastmaster Shreya, a very hearty welcome to you. Would you like to share any memories associated with the game? Have you ever played this game before?
I never played this game before, well, first, but I would like to share my memory because I lived in hostel and we did. Most of you may know that we are doing the planchet. And if that ghost is coming and all, at that time, I was really scared. But to the friend around me, I told, no, I'm not scary. But till today, I am saying yes. On that day, I really scared. Okay, so this is
So
what my
here we have
memory in the hostel. Yeah.
here we have Toastmaster Shreya confessing her truths now. So okay, so here I would like to give you a dare on that note. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So if you met a genie, what would be your 3 wishes that you'd ask the genie to complete?
OMG. My first wish is please remove all these pandemic situation, because I want to roam around in Kashmir, in all over India and outside India. So that one is the first one always. Then yeah, I think I told all the three together because first is remove the pandemic. I want to go somewhere in India and outside India.
Well, I can see Toastmaster Rohan seconding that, and even all the travel lovers out here. I can see traveling lovers. I can't wait to go out either. So I can totally relate to that. On that note, now I would like to request you, Toastmaster Shreya, to talk about your role and also introduce the tag team to the audience. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Toastmaster Jaiprakash. So, being a general evaluator today, I was playing the role to keep the quality of meeting. I am looking keenly to each of the role player and whatever going on overall meeting, which will help to improve the team and the meeting as well. So for that, I'm coming with my tag team, that is TAG. T for timer. So I would like to call upon our today's timer, Toastmaster Suraksha. Suraksha.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. Presiding officers, Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, a very good afternoon. Suppose you love someone very deeply and want to confess your feelings about him or her. So, you have written a very beautiful speech. You took them to a date and spoke your heart out in front of them. But when you finished your speech, to your surprise, you discover that your partner has already slept. Because, my friend, you have taken an unnaturally long time. If you took a little less time, if there was someone in front of you to alert you that you are running out of time, the blunder could have been avoided. But no more disasters like this because your timer is here on the rescue mission. As the timer, I am responsible for keeping track of time throughout the session. I will read out the timing guidelines before the start of every round. Over to you, Journal Evaluator.
Wow. Thank you, Toastmaster Suraksha. Now, my next role player is a R counter role. Now, what do you mean by R and arms? You can come to know whenever I'm calling Toastmaster Lisa. Welcome, Toastmaster Lisa.
Thank you very much, Shreya.
Yeah.
Today, I will be taking the role of our counter. As we all know that whenever we use filler words or long pauses, it disrupts the speech as well as which results in reducing the impact of the speech. So today, on this theme of truth and dare, I challenge all of you to take this dare of not using a single filler words or long pauses. Throughout the meeting, I will take notes of all of it from all of the speakers as well as guests. And I will share my report at the end of the meeting during general evaluation. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. And my last but not least is the grammarian role. Why? Now let us introduce our role introduction from our grammarian, Toastmaster Preeti. Welcome, Toastmaster Preeti.
Thank you, General Evaluator Shreya. Just to keep in alignment with the theme today in terms of truth and dare, there has to be somebody who actually reflects the truth in all of our speeches. The whole purpose of our development and our association with Toastmasters is also to improve and get to a better version of ourselves each speech. So my role as the grammarian, it's going to be my responsibility to pay close attention to all of our speeches and dispositions, listening carefully to our language and its usage. I will take note of good and not so good usage of our English language. As the grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day and phrase of the day. So today's word of the day is disquisition. It means a long or elaborate essay or discussion on a particular subject. I'll just share an example to make it easy for you to apply it in your speeches. An example is he was so passionate about politics that he went on a long disquisition on the subject. Got it? Okay. Now I'll move to the phrase of the day, which is bite the bullet. Yes, bite the bullet, which means decide to do something difficult or unpleasant. Let me share an example on this as well. I decided to bite the bullet and undergo the surgery because I realized that the only way to get better is to do it. I hope you got this essence of it, and I encourage each speaker today to use the word of the day and phrase of the day in your speeches. At our club, we follow a tradition to give a thumbs up, either virtually on the Zoom meeting or on your camera, whenever anybody in the team uses word of the day or phrase of the day. I will present my report when called upon during the meeting. Back to you, General Evaluator Shreya.
Thank you, Preeti. So thank you for a nice introduction, explanation of grammarian role. So we are here with my team to see overall meetings quality. So I'm challenging you to bite a bullet over in the meeting whenever you start your speeches. So I will be present my report when called upon during the meeting with my team. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you for the introduction, Toastmaster Shreya. Now we'll be beginning with the prepared speeches round. The first speaker for this round is Toastmaster Aparna. She'll be attempting her icebreaker speech for the Project Persuasive Influence, Level 1, Project 1. To evaluate the speech, we have Toastmaster Rohan, whom I now invite to read the speech objectives. Please help me welcome our very own President, Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jayaprakash. Toastmaster Aparna is delivering her very first speech and kickstarting her Toastmasters journey with the Icebreaker Speech. And the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Please note that this member is completing her first speech in Toastmasters. And so the goal is just to introduce herself to the club. And timer, please note, time allotted is 4 to 6 minutes. And I wish all the best to Toastmaster Aparna.
So, Toastmaster Rohan, would you like to share any memories with the game that you have?
Oh yeah, I have so many embarrassing memories of the game I played in college. So after that, I stopped taking dares altogether. I figured that truth is always better than playing embarrassing situations and dares. So yeah, that's my experience.
Okay, so let us not embarrass you anymore. And so would you like to answer a truth then?
Yes, anytime.
Okay. So tell me what's the most embarrassing thing that you've ever done in front of a crowd?
In front of a crowd. Okay. Okay, I was in college and I was asked to play truth or dare as part of my interview for a college festival. And as a dare, I was asked to perform a dance in front of the organizing committee of the festival, and that was the most embarrassing experience for me.
Okay.
Don't ask what I performed on, but yeah, I did that.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. Now I call upon the timer, Toastmaster Suraksha, to read out the timing guidelines for Toastmaster Aparna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. So I'll show this white background during the initial minutes. And at the 4th minute, I'll show the green card. At the 5th minute, I'll show the amber card. And at the 6th minute, I'll show the red card. There would be 30 seconds of grace period on either side.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraksha. And now, please help me welcome our first speaker, Toastmaster Aparna. Ever since she's joined the club, she has been actively participating in all the club activities. Apart from that, she's also associated with the salsa and the basketball clubs. Today, in her icebreaker speech, she'll be telling us about her life journey and how she is a vegetarian from the city of Nawabs and the famous kebabs. So, vegetarian from Lucknow, Toastmaster Aparna, vegetarian from Lucknow.
Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. One day, I will rule the world and will have special superpowers. Prana means without eating leaves, and Aparna means goddess Parvati, who spent her time even without eating leaves. Lord Shiva, after her time as Aparna, married her. The day I heard this story, I knew it's just a matter of time when I start ruling the world and will have special superpowers. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and fellow guests. Keeping aside my divine name and perhaps the much secured future I get with it, Let me walk you through the human side of my story. I am in my childhood. I always wanted a baby sister, but I landed up with a baby brother. So my entire childhood was spent convincing him how he looks better with makeup and dresses on and why was he adopted. A friendly advice to all the big sisters out there. Don't try chokeslam on your little brothers. They grow at 2x speed, they don't forget it, and then they do it back on you. And trust me, it hurts. Now I'm in my teenager years. My non-vegetarian friends are convincing me by giving two options in the restaurants. The first is the famous Mughlai food of Lucknow. Tunde kebab, biryani, chicken this, chicken that. And on the other hand is sauf and elaichi, famously termed as khas foods. Whenever I introduce myself to anyone that I'm a vegetarian from Lucknow, one of them, especially my mentor Toastmaster Johnson, goes like, poor girl. They want us to be part of their clan and eat away all the animals. Chicken is no more an animal for the non-vegetarians. It's a crop that they grow. My friends went a step ahead and told me we are the reason for global warming because apparently we are eating away all the plants. Aren't we the reason they are grown in the first place? Because all non-vegetarians ever wanted was chicken. Now I have completed my 12th successfully, still a vegetarian. My friends and society looked at my wonderful cats and said to me, you can do better, but first complete your engineering, then we'll decide what you want to do. Mind you, parents are not allowed to use the word hopeless in front of their kids. So instead they came up with, you can do better. So I did. I completed my graduation, thankfully, in 4 years, took up an engineering job because self-respect, society and shit. I started my journey with TCS. I was amazed and overwhelmed by the kind of facilities TCS provided. My love for dance took me to salsa. My love of basketball took me to the basketball club. It was just 1 year into TCS when the society came running back and said, it's high time. What about your MBA? This time, I looked back at the society and said, now I will decide what I want to do with my life. So I did. I took a break, sat on bench in TCS and wondered on my abilities and interests. I had an idea and I was determined to do an MBA. So here I am at Toastmasters, utilizing TCS reimbursement policies and hoping to do an MBA because, as my parents said, I can do better. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster Jaiprakash.
Congratulations on breaking the ice, Toastmaster Aparna. And I must say that was a very nice experience to listen to you. So coming back to the game, would you like to share any memories associated with that?
Well, I have one of it. I have always been the student who took the shortcuts. So thankfully, I graduated in 4 years. So one of the memories was I was asked to, so one of my teachers' kid studied with us, and I was asked to call her and leak out the paper of tomorrow's exam. So well, I couldn't, but the happy part was I was not caught. So I eventually passed the exam anyhow.
So in the first place, you did attempt the dare, I mean.
Yeah, obviously. Why, if I can have the paper, why not?
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Aparna.
Thank you, Jayaprakash.
Over to you, Toastmaster Nupur.
Thank you so much. And with that, let's move on to our second speaker of the day. And before we call the second speaker, let me invite Ankur Bhargav as the evaluator. So, Ankur Bhargav, can we have you? Can we?
Yes.
That?
Yes, I am here.
All right. Hi, great. Okay, so let me give, I think I will not ask you a question. I will not ask you truths because everyone is playing it very safe and actually going ahead only with the truth part there. So today, right now, I will give you a dare because what I can see is nothing can actually, as they say, in Hindi, because I'm really sorry. I'll have to use this in Hindi. Koi mera baal bhi baaka nahi kar sakta. Kuch bhi bol do. And I'm really sorry. I did not have an English to that, so I had to use it. So let me give you a dare. The good part is I'll give you two. Select whatever you want. I can play a song. You'll have to just move behind and dance on that. Or I can see that you have a bed kind of thing. You can just do some push-ups out there. Have whatever, 3, 4, 5, whatever you can. So choose whichever you want to.
I think I would ask for third option because I'm just wearing a shorts. That would be so inappropriate here. See, I am true here.
Okay, so let's have a dance with only the top portion visible. Would that be good?
Then the steps won't be visible, right? I can try definitely. Okay, so play the music.
More movements, more movements.
It's very little audible.
Is it?
The music is, yeah.
Okay, then I can't do much about it. It's not very much audible then. Then that's my bad. I'm sorry, I just switched it off. I can't do anything. But anyways, thank you so much for being honest. That was the truth and dare to start it. So kudos to you. Great.
Thank you.
And now over to you to give us some background about our speaker for the day. And I would invite the speaker later once we finish.
Sure. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Bhavna, is about to bite the bullet as she delivers her Level 3 Project 1 speech from the path Persuasive Influence. The title of the speech is Understanding Conflict Resolution. The good part is that matches with the project theme, Understanding Conflict Resolution. To do so, she has two purposes. First one is to develop or enhance his or her understanding of the steps and strategies to address the conflict. Second is to share the aspect of her experience learning about resolving conflict. So Toastmaster Bhavna, all the very best.
Thank you so much. With that, let me invite on the virtual stage Toastmaster Bhavna, who has completed, as was told, level 2 of Persuasive Influence a couple of days ago. Now, don't get digressed by the sweet face that she has. She is one person with whom you can disquisition on any topic, and she will make sure that she has good logic, good conversation on that topic. Soft-spoken person, so that is why I will have to give her a good dare. Bhavna, can we pin her, please?
Yes, Toastmaster Nupur.
Thank you. Okay, Bhavna. I have always heard you in such a soft voice that today I give you a dare to scream on top of your voice.
I don't think I can do that. It'll be very embarrassing.
That's what dares are all about.
Okay, I'll just try, but it's going to sound sweet only. Toastmaster Rohan, why are you closing your ears? You're the president of the club. You're supposed to listen to me. I'm screaming on top of my voice. Toastmaster Nupur, what kind of dare is this? You making me scream. I'm going to lose my voice now. How will I sing? Okay,
You're
that's...
going to have a very good family life. You cannot scream. That is what you have.
No, but my silence is enough to scare people off.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. So with that, over to you, Toastmaster Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nupur, for such a sweet introduction and for making me lighter. Okay. So we are all here at Toastmasters to improve our communication skills. But what do we mean by communication skills? Communication is not just about being able to speak in front of a large audience. It is also about being able to think on the spot, being tactful, and being able to navigate through a difficult situation at work or at home through smart communication. If we are a great orator, but we are unable to deal with everyday situations through good communication, then our journey as a confident communicator is not complete. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and wonderful guests. A conflict arises when there is one problem, but more than one solution, and these solutions are such that they conflict with each other. Now, how do we come up with that one solution, that one problem? When we are unable to do this, we create more problems instead of solving, which was in our hands. While preparing for this project, I had to do a video activity where there was a story about conflict resolution. And today, I'd like to share all of those so that we start to deal with conflicts in a more effective manner. I don't want to go on a disquisition, but to share the story briefly so that I understand conflict resolution better. So there was now the second argued that the walls looked really neutral and chic. So instead,
We have lost Bhavna, I guess. Timers, you can pause the time till then. PMODs, you can use the time to interact with guests till then, 1 or 2 guests. We'll wait for Bhavna for 3-4 minutes, I guess.
Right. Sure. So let's. Is there anyone here who speaks Marathi? So, because I would want to welcome our guest who's here? And anyone?
Yeah, hi, this is Sumit.
Bhavna is back. Hi, Sumit.
Yeah,
We
I
have
speak
a
Marathi.
guest. We have a guest here. And if our guest is still there on the bridge.
Yeah, he's still there. He's Mr. Digambar Patil.
Right.
So,
Okay. So I would request you to just give a dare or even a truth to Digambar and ask him to answer in English as much as far as possible. Can you help us bridge that, please? Okay, I do not see. We can't hear you, Sumit.
Sorry, because of network issue, I can't hear you what you just talked. Can you tell me again?
Okay, let me come back to you. Since the Toastmaster Bhavna is here, let's finish the speech and then come back to you.
Okay, sure.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, so Master Bhavna, back to you then.
Thank you so much. Am I audible? So I was talking about these two employees who suggested doing up the walls.
Bhavna, you're on mute. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you'll have.
So I was talking about these two employees who were planning on painting the walls and doing up the carpets, to which the third employee said that the ideas are good, but there's not enough budget to do these things. Now, as a manager, what would you do? Would you make a list of the pros and the cons and come up with a solution yourself? Or would you ask them to sit for some more time so that you can come to a sane conclusion together? So in the video activity, I noticed that the manager asked these three employees to just sit down for 15 more minutes so that they can discuss further to come up with a solution. Now, this time helped them to kind of cool down and ease out the tension that was building up and consider each other's solutions in a more friendly manner. And this helped them to come up with a solution that worked for all. They decided to paint the walls, do up the carpets all by themselves so that they can save their budget and not exceed their budget. The manager also suggested that her husband had recently done up the carpets at home, so he would be able to help too. So there are two things that we learn through this story. Number one, give it a lot of time. Time will help us to ease out that tension that builds up when two or more than two people are kind of debating on a particular problem. And number two, we have to be in a very calm and composed state of mind so that we can actually process the suggestions that is given by all the teammates and then come up with a solution that suits best for everybody. Now, I faced a similar situation when I was a part of music club in college. So it was very difficult for us to kind of come up with a practice timing that would suit everybody because our classes used to clash with each other. So we literally sat down with our timetable and we discussed about how we can come up with a time which would suit all of us and which would not hamper our classes as well. So we made our schedule for the entire week that way. And this way we could do our practice sessions as well as attend all our classes properly. However, I do get a little stressed and anxious when I have to deal with a conflicting situation. And I'd like to bite the bullet and try to take up some leadership roles at Toastmasters so that I can practice these skills on the spot and through real life experiences. Friends, conflict resolution is a skill and we get better. The more we practice, the better we get at it. So The two giveaways from this speech would be number one, give time so that there's enough time for the conflict to cool down and come up at a solution. And number two, be a patient listener so that we can think more logically and come up with that best solution for that one problem which suits everybody. Thank you so much. Over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavna, for that wonderful, wonderful speech. And the bounce back after the network issue. So that was really great. Thank you so much. So with that, let me just look at the agenda and see if we would be calling for the vote now, or would we
I'll do that.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so now I request the Sergeant at Arms to circulate the feedbacks form for the prepared speeches round. Also, I would request the timer to give the timer's report for the prepared speeches round.
So much, Toastmaster Jaiprakash. Speaker 1 took 4 minutes and 47 seconds, so she is qualified. And Speaker 2 took 6 minutes and 25 seconds, so she is also qualified. So both the speakers are qualified for this round.
Okay, thank you, timer. So both the speakers have qualified. So I request all the audience members to cast your ballots from among the qualified speaker. And you have Toastmaster Aparna and Toastmaster Bhavna for that. We'll wait for 30 seconds and then we'll begin with the next round.
Toastmaster Jaiprakash can proceed.
Okay, thank you. So up next, we have the fun event, and I would like to invite Toastmaster Himani, the fun master, to conduct the round. Toastmaster Himani, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, Toastmaster Himani. So
Yes.
before we begin with the fun event round, I have a fun-filled dare for you. Okay. So the dare is that you'll have to say a tongue twister. Okay. I'll just type in the tongue twister in the chat box and read it to you. Okay, so Toastmaster Himani, can you please confirm if you can see the tongue twister in the chat box?
Okay.
So I'll read it to you once, and then you can begin with the dare. It is, she sells seashells on the seashore. Please forgive the spelling mistake. It is shells. She sells seashells on the seashore. Over to you, Toastmaster Himani.
So, thank you, Toastmaster. She sells on the seashore. She sells on the seashore.
Faster, Toastmaster Himani, you have to be faster.
She sells on the seashore. 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 She sells.
Wow, that was great. Wonderful attempt, Toastmaster Himani. So that is a perfect start to a fun event, I guess. So on that note, over to you, Toastmaster Himani.
So here I am, Himani Gupta, Toastmaster of today's session, and I am looking funny, yeah, this time. So mission successful. Let's laugh and play some games. So my dear Toastmaster, welcome and fellow guests. I am welcome you to play a game which has no age limitation, No audience limitation, a game full of fun. Allows us to interact in most amazing way, allows to brainstorm and to know each other in a best possible way. So guys, any guesses which game I am talking about? Think, I am waiting. Welcome to the
I think it's something related to emojis or something.
No. Any other guesses? Think. You can.
Truth or dare.
Yeah. Wow. You are almost right. It is truth and dare. And with some twist here, over here, L and T. So please, I'm not talking about L&T company. It's a lie and truth. So here I am gonna invite any volunteer who will ask to say two sentences about. One should be lie and one should be truth. So audience should be able to recognize it and will share their thoughts on chats within a 30 seconds. For example, I always said it, I'm always get up early in the morning. Second, I gave the performance in the front of Saroj Khan. So tell me that, guys, which one is truth or which one is lie? And
Second
you
one
can.
is lie. Second one is lie.
Second one is lie. And any other? I'm waiting.
I think first one is lie.
Yeah, so that's true. First one is I'm so lazy person. I can't get up early in the morning. So I also one of the twists here. If we say yes, if the answer is yes, so we will do this activity. It's gonna be fun, yeah. And if we said something, I think for life, so we will do something. No. So that will be amazing that day. So let's start. Who want to be first volunteer for this game? Yeah, that's Navi. So please tell the two statements, which one should be lie and one should be true.
All right. Am I audible? So the first statement is I work in TCS Maitree, Hyderabad. And the second statement is I am a college student pursuing my mechanical engineering.
So 30 seconds is think fast, just please timer. When is 30 seconds over, so please respond.
First lie.
Okay, so Toastmaster Rajneesh, which one is?
The first one is a lie and second one is true.
Oh, great. So most of the said is second is lie. So I think no. So everyone just to engage with this activity. Everyone have to do. No.
Oh no.
Clapping for us. Thank you, Vaishnavi. So second is volunteer. Who wants to be play this game?
Himani, pick out names. I see Simranjeet unmuted herself.
Toastmaster Simranjeet.
Yes,
Are you there?
yes, I got unmuted by chance, but I can take.
Okay, no issue. So tell me the two sentences.
Okay, so I'm a clean freak. I think there's a place for everything and things should be at places. So I have an OCD of keeping all the things clean. And the second would be that though I'm a Punjabi, I am a pure vegetarian and I'm not at all a foodie.
So 30 seconds starts. Less, please.
Toastmaster Imani, 30 seconds are over now.
So Toastmasters, please.
Okay, so the first one is a lie. In actual life, I'm very messy person, and
So means you are not like the cleaning parents.
yeah, I am. My mom think I am a crap myself,
I
and
think yes, you have to do the lot of work in the lockdown situation. Huh?
yes. And second one is truth. I am a Punjabi, but I'm not a foodie. I'm a pure vegetarian.
Thank you for participating. So next one, who is want to volunteer? And yeah, I have to do something. No, 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 no. No, no, no. So next one, who want to volunteer?
I'd like to go.
May I try?
Yes, Toastmaster Bhavna. So
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I have one sister at home, and the other statement is I graduated in the year 2014.
Toastmaster Imani, 30 seconds are over now.
yeah, so Toastmaster Bhavna. Which one is truth and lie?
Okay, the first one is lie. I don't have a sister. And the second one is true.
Again, we will have to do no, 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 no. No one is true. So, thank you for participating, Toastmaster Bhavna. So next one, who wants to be volunteer?
May I?
Any guess?
Yes, I would like to go.
So,
Hello.
please, yeah, yes, Toastmaster. So please share your two statement.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Himani. So the first one is being a Muslim, I do not like non-vegetarian food, and second is I love I love in New Delhi.
So audience, the 30 seconds star, please reply soon. Fast. We have so many. I think we have so many audience. Please participate, and it's the game gonna be so interesting. So please participate and give the response as soon as possible. So most of the guy also participate also.
Toastmaster Imani, 30 seconds are over now.
Okay, so
Yes.
I would like to disclose the truth. So the second was the truth. I live in New Delhi, and first one is lie. I love non-veg food.
Oh, you love the non-veg.
Yeah.
So by the way, the Delhi guys is also loves to non-veg. But yeah, but I'm not. So thank you. So again, most of the answer is second is lie. Again, we have to do no, 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 no. Okay, okay. So next, who wants to play?
Hi, I'm Preeti here. Can I go?
But now we will twist, and I am giving the some activity, so you have to perform. So the twist is you have to do the acting of Mr. V. Mr. V is doing some activity without background music and without speaking, just doing acting, nothing. So that is Toastmaster Preeti.
So I should just enact something, whatever I want, without any background music.
Yeah, without background music, without speaking, just doing acting. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
I am done.
Great. Yeah. I feel like that you see the increment letter of the TCS. So thank you, Toastmaster Preeti. So next, who want to be volunteer? And Toastmaster Shruti, just yeah.
Toastmaster Himani, just after this, we can move on to the next section with interest of time. Sorry for interrupting. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. I think it's
After
should be.
this, after one more guest, just after one more guest.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you, all of you. So over to you, Toastmaster TMO.
Thank you so much, our fun master, with an interesting background and a very interesting hat. It was a fun session. Thank you so much for that. So with that, let's move on to the next segment, the table topic. And for that, let me invite none other than Toastmaster Aisha, the table topic, the champions of table topic masters, brilliant topics that she gives. And mind you, everyone, she is also a champion in not just toasting, but also roasting. So beware of what she gives you. Before I hand over the stage to her, let me give her a dare, because I know behind that big smile, the infectious smile, we have a lot of things going on. So Toastmaster Aisha, there comes a dare for you.
Please give
I
me
know
the
that
truth.
you know a
Please
lot of
give me
shit.
the truth. Please give me the truth.
No, I will give you a dare. It's an easy one. You won't mind, I'm sure. So you know a lot of share.
Yeah.
You'll have to say a share. However, between every word, you have to put in banana.
No. It's very difficult for me. Sorry, Nupur. But I will tell you a truth.
Okay.
I will tell you a truth. I am a married woman and I am very happy.
That cannot be truth. That cannot be truth. See, everyone says no. Okay, I'm coming back to the Hindi thing. तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो? So it cannot be with that big smile.
I earlier told you that there are a big force behind this, my muskurahat, my two daughters, my son and my mother-in-law son, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and full force behind this, my smile. And really, I'm very happy.
All right, let's not pull it any further and let's hand over the stage to you, Toastmaster Aisha, for the table topics.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nipur. Thank you. And welcome to this table topic session. Table topic session is encourage everyone for impromptu speaking, especially our guest. I will give you a topic and you have to speak minimum 1 minute and maximum 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And today is a very special session, right? Truth and dare. You have to speak truth here. I will give you a choice of truth or dare. I encourage everyone to please participate with full enthusiasm and tell the truth of your life. And remember the memories, remember the old memories of your school and college times. First, I will give you an example of truth, how to speak truth in front of you, okay? Some truth about women. They believe in saving, but buy expensive clothes. Buy expensive clothes, but never have anything to wear. Never have anything to wear, but never satisfied. Never had anything to wear, but always dressed beautifully. Always dressed beautifully, but never satisfied. Never satisfied, but still expect someone to compliment them. Expect someone to compliment them, but don't believe them if someone complimented. Extremely complicated truth. Okay? So let's have some more dissemination of the truth. Let's start our this session. So I want one volunteer from the Toastmaster family. Anyone from the TCS or from the Toastmaster of Delhi. Please, come on guys. This is the best chance to speak the truth of your life. I'm waiting.
Okay, Bhavna wants me to speak. So.
Bhavna. Okay.
I nominated Simranji.
Bhavna wants
okay.
me to
Simranjit. Anyone? Simranjit or
Yes.
Bhavna or both?
I can do first. I can go first.
Okay. Thank you, Simranjit. Simranjit, please choose truth or dare.
So you make me do something if I choose dare, or is it all talking?
Not so difficult, a very easy one.
Okay, I'll go with the truth as always.
Truth. Okay. If you had to stop talking one person in this meeting, who would it be and why?
If I want to make someone stop talking in this meeting.
Yeah, well, one person in this meeting, who would it be and why?
Okay. Well, I would say if someone has to stop talking, I myself would stop talking because you guys are so amazing. And I am a very good listener. I am very fond of listening to people. So I would go with my hobby and what I really like to do, to listen to people share their experiences, their funny experiences, to listening to them when they are taking their heart out. And yes, I enjoy that a lot. And if someone needs to stop talking, I would say I'll stop. And I've spoken a lot, and I want to listen now the rest of you all to speak and make this event a lot more fun. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Simranjit. What a fantastic answer you gave. And listen, another confession of mine, a truth of my life. Dear God, please don't let my husband be home when my all online orders arrive. Amen. Who is the next one? I want some. Who is the next one from TCS?
May I volunteer?
Who?
I am from another club. I'm from
Yeah.
Northeast Club.
I didn't see you. What is the name?
My name is Kamya Parag.
Okay. Choose one. Truth or dare?
I will choose dare.
Dare. Okay. Call a Chinese restaurant and order a pizza.
Sorry?
Call a Chinese restaurant and order a pizza right now.
Like, I mean, literally.
Yeah.
I'm actually on my phone, so I don't have any other phone and I don't know how to call during the meeting.
You just
and that's
act.
sorry,
You just
I'm not,
act.
it won't be possible. Okay, act I can do. So imagine this is my phone and I'm calling Pizza Hut, and I love Pizza Hut because they serve the most delicious food other than pizza. So, okay. Hello, भैया. Okay, so आप विमान नगर से बोल रहे हैं? Are you talking from विमान नगर? Okay, I would like to order for. Let me think. Okay, I want to order a burger. Oh, you don't serve burger, but you have such a big name. You should have a burger. No. I won't understand. I want burger right now in 5 minutes. I don't care. You ordered from anywhere. I don't really care. Okay, wait. Let me give you my address and I will pay you extra 500 if you deliver the burger in my house at exactly 5 minutes. So, are you ready for the challenge? Are you ready for the dare? No, bhaiya, please don't do it. I'm starving. Do you know I didn't have food for last 10 days? I'm dieting actually. But this is my day and I really want it. And I know that you have such a good name. So I want burger right now. Oh, wait. Don't hang on me, okay? Don't dare you hang on me. Okay, I will pay you 1,000. I'm not going to pay him. I'm going to pay you 1,000 rupees and you have to deliver it in 10 minutes. Are you ready for it? Okay. So let's do this thing. I will give you 1,000 rupees plus you can take whatever time you want and you can share the burger with me. How's the deal? Now, this is the last deal. If you hang it up, then I will go with your competition and I will order it from there. So you decide whether you have to save your name, your respect, or you want to hang on me. Hello? Hello? I think he chose his competition. I don't know. Thank you so much. Over.
Thank you, Kamya. Kamya, thank you so much. You are a super, really. And who is the next one? Rajneesh, isn't it? Rajneesh Pandey, are you there? Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Please choose truth or dare.
Anything you want.
No, it's your choice.
Truth. I'll go with truth.
Okay. When was the last time you lied? When was the last time you lied, Toastmaster Rajneesh Pandey?
Yeah, when was the last time I lied? I think I lie every day. So not that difficult to tell me when the last time I lied. So just today, I went to doctor with my daughter for her to get a vaccine. Now to take her there, I had to say a lot of lies. Going to happen anything, you'll any pain, and everything is going to be all right. And a lot of time we have to lie, and lie is not always bad. Any lie which doesn't harm anyone, that lie is not bad. And we can keep on. We do all, and that's what I'm saying. I'm doing that every day, at least with my daughter. Something. But anytime the lie is going to hurt anyone, that sometimes we do. Okay, especially when you want to take off from office and you say I'm sick, I'm not able to log in. Okay, avoid that lie because that hurts your manager. I'm telling this because I'm a manager. So this was on the recent life, and hopefully I have not lied anything in recent past might have hurt anyone. And I've been tried to be a good, okay, but non-intentionally I may have done that. Yeah, okay. Overall, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Rajneesh. Thank you so much. Okay, who is the next one?
Can I take one?
Yes, yes, Vaishnavi. Okay. Truth or dare? Please choose one.
I'll take truth.
Truth. Okay, everyone. If you suddenly become invisible for a day, what would you do? If you suddenly become invisible for a day, what would you do?
Thank you, Table Topics Master. Well, this is something I always wanted right from my childhood. When I used to watch Doraemon on TV, and where he puts some gadget and he becomes invisible, I'm like, I wish I could be like that. So if I become invisible for one day, the first thing I'll do is I'll go to my favorite bakery or restaurant and I'll quietly sit there and keep on eating things because I'm not going to be visible. The second thing I'll do is I'll go into some my parents don't let me go out with my friends after a certain time. First thing I'll do is I'll go out, see how parties, like I'm in my college, first year of my college, so I have so much of excitement. I want to see how things work outside college home. I'm bored of this. I want to see how parties go on. I want to see how people actually have fun, where they sit like in a round table, they just rotate a bottle and play truth or dare. I want to experience all these things, and I'm so sad I'm not able to do it because of these online classes. Nothing is nice about these online classes. And I am from mechanical, so you know how people in mechanical are. They are like full on party animals. So yeah, these are some things I would really like to do if I become invisible for one day, and I wish I could become like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Thank you so much. Thank you. And who is the next one? Fun Master.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What do you want? Truth or dare? I think dare. Truth or dare?
Dare.
Dare. Okay. Shout loudly. I am adopted. I am adopted. I am adopted. You didn't tell me, Ma. You didn't tell me, Ma, the truth. I am adopted. Okay, start.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Mama, you are not telling me I am adopting. I know I am the youngest among the 5 siblings, but I am little, so you can't say anytime I am adopting, Ma. You didn't tell me. How can you do that? I know you love the young elders, but you don't love me. I know I'm the youngest. No one loved to me. But how can you say that? It's really hurting. How can I do this to me? And where I will go? No, you hurt my feelings. I don't know how I'm reacting in this age you are telling me I'm adopting. So who is mine? Mine, my real mother. It's really hurting, ma. Thank you,
Thank you, Imani. No, you are not adopted. I know. Timer, do we have time?
No, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Can I take one? Can I take one? One more?
Yeah, one we can take.
Okay. Who is the last one? Okay. If you knew your boss' social media password, would you log in? What would you do? If you knew your boss' social media password, would you log in? And what would you do?
Who is this for?
Who is?
Who is this for? Who is the
boss? If you knew your boss' social media.
Is this topic for me or somebody else?
Yeah, this for you.
Okay, all right. I was just confirming.
Preeti.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Asha. All right. If I knew my boss's social media account password, oh, wouldn't that be ambitious? I'm almost salivating at the idea. You know what? I think we overtly think that the influence of our boss is a lot outside. Maybe not so much, but the damage that we as an employee can do if we have that one power, one step ahead of him or her, when we have that password, which is the golden source of power to damage, make or break essentially his image, not only in the company, but also in his extended set of friends, network of business partners, and his probably B school classmates, and your reach is unlimited. So if not to say that my boss is bad, my boss is really sweet, but sometimes I do feel that, oh my God, can't this guy get the point? I'm just trying to explain it to him that this job can be done in a way which I'm trying to do. It doesn't always has to be the way he sees it all the time, right? But no, he just doesn't get it. And sometimes I just blast off. I shut the phone, I call up my colleagues, and I vent out my anger. But instead of doing that, if I really had the password, oh my God, believe it, I will log into his account, ping each and every person that he is close to and he's been in touch with on social media. Don't ask me what I'll ping, but I'll ping enough to make sure that people see him in a different light. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preeti. And if I will get a chance to log in from my boss' social media account, definitely I will post. Soon I will open a restaurant called Karma. There is no menu in my restaurant. You get whatever you deserve. Your most dedicated employee. So I will finish my session with another truth of life. Having one child makes you a parent, but having two makes you a referee. Marriage is a relationship in which one person is always right and the other is always a husband. You can't buy love, but you pay heavily for it. Wife and husband always compromise. Husband admits that he is wrong and wife too agrees with him. Our language is called the mother tongue because the father never get a chance to speak. And this is the truth of a life. This is from my side. And back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Jayaprakash or Toastmaster Napu. And,
Oh my
and
God.
please vote for the best speaker. I'm so sorry. I just forgot. Yeah.
Oh my God, table topic master. I mean, your energy is unmatchable. I don't know if I will ever be able to match that energy. I mean, you are such an inspiration to all of us out here. And I must say the choice of topics was so thoughtful that you've made all the participants bite the bullets. So on that note, now I request the timer to give the timer's report for the table topics round.
Sure, Toastmaster Jayaprakash. So all are qualified for the table topic round except Toastmaster Kamya.
Okay, so I request the audience members to kindly uh, vote for the table topic round. Please note that Toastmaster Kamya is not qualified. Do not vote for her. So we'll wait for 15 seconds and then we'll begin. Timer, please let me know when we finish the 15 seconds. Okay, then we'll now proceed to the general evaluation round. So to conduct the general evaluation round, we have the general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Shreya. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Shreya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jayaprakash. I'm back again. So, good evening, all. And let's start with our evaluation round. For evaluating our speakers, first, let me call the evaluators of our speakers. Before that, Timer, can you please tell the timing guidelines for speech evaluations?
Sure, General Evaluator. So on the initial minutes, I'll be showing this white background. At 2 minutes, I'll show green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll show amber card. And at 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. There is 30 seconds of grace period on either side.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Suraksha. So we'd request to the evaluators to pin Suraksha so that they can see her for the timing guideline. And let me call our first evaluator, Toastmaster Rohan, for evaluating Aparna's speech.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. Vegetarian from Lucknow. Not only did the speaker talk about two of my favorite things, which is food and Lucknow, but it was such a lighthearted and heartfelt account of the speaker's journey so far. I absolutely love the how the speaker tackled the speech objectives of the speech. The speech asks for the speaker to introduce the speaker to the club and talk about her journey so far, which the speaker did absolutely brilliantly. She not only talked about her journey from 12th and towards TCS, but also at home with a family, with a mother and brother. So a job very well done by the speaker. Secondly, I love that the speaker sprinkled words of humor throughout the speech. From talking about the joke slam with her brother, to her parents' snide comments, to her journey at TCS with using the funds, TCS reimbursement for MBA. I think the speaker showed a level of comfort in a very first speech, and that was a really commendable job done. Thirdly, I really appreciate the speaker's comfortable with a consistent smile throughout the speech. And that gave a sign to the audience that she was very comfortable on stage and here to deliver a speech of a full account with confidence, which not only showed confidence, but also a certain sense of comfort with the speech, with the audience, and the ability to deliver the speech with ease. That being said, I have two recommendations for the speaker. Firstly, I noticed that the speaker, when she began the speech, she was looking sideways from the audience. And that, to me, indicated an immediate lack of connect with the audience. So I would suggest the speaker to practice talking in front of a mirror, looking straight ahead. Or if she's practicing on Zoom or MS Teams, she can look right into the pigeonhole I think when she looks away from the webcam, it shows a lack of disconnect, and it makes me think as an audience member that the speaker is probably looking at a speech or something else. That is one recommendation. Secondly is the speaker's expressions. While the speaker had great hand gestures, I would recommend the speaker to stand up and deliver the speech. Because the speaker had some interactions with the parents where she was moving left and right, if she was standing, that would deliver a lot more impact and energetic speech for the audience members, which I thought the speaker could work on. So in all, excellent speech by the speaker, covered beautifully and with a lot of vulnerability her journey so far. Great work on speech objectives, adding humor to the speech, adding a level of comfort in delivering the speech. The speaker could work on her expressions by standing up and using the entire stage, and making consistent eye contact with the audience throughout the speech. And I look forward to witnessing more of the speaker's speeches going forward. All the best to the speaker, and back to Madam General Evaluator.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. What a nice evaluation you had, and you gave comment, that is, you applauded, again recommend and comment. So nice, and every point you covered in your evaluation. Nicely done. Thank you. Next, I would like to call Toastmaster Ankur to evaluate Toastmaster Bhavna. Over to you, Toastmaster Ankur.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shreya. Do you guys know why Toastmaster Rajneesh don't get involved in any kind of conflict with her daughter? Or to keep it simple, why does he avoid telling the truth to her? So that he doesn't get into this conflict situation and it turns out to be a disquisition for him. Because when you get into some conflict, most of the time it becomes a long essay kind of situation and you tend to avoid the situation. But look at my target speaker, Toastmaster Bhavna, today. What she did was just amazing. She presented the situation, or rather her own experience of resolving the conflict, in such a way that I'm pretty sure Toastmaster Rajneesh would think upon lying to her daughter once again. That's the power of understanding the conflict situation, and that's the power of presenting it. Toastmaster Bhavna did amazingly well job in explaining her experience with a third person and using the characters of a story into this picture. When we bring these characters, it becomes quite easy for us to relate, doesn't it? She also told the great experience of her and the opening. Wow. When we feel connected with the audience, the opening matters a lot. And in this particular situation, when we are trying to help audience to understand the power of resolving conflict, friendliness is a must. And Toastmaster Bhavna started this amazing speech with a very friendly note as to help each of us understand how she is related to each of us. The next amazing thing that she did was putting her into our shoes of how we felt or how we feel when we are in this particular situation, and keeping us in her shoes, how we can resolve the conflict if we are in her situation. These are the two amazing tricks to help and understand everyone on how to resolve conflict. However, one thing she could have done amazingly well was to ask a question and wait for the audience response. Because when audience interact, it becomes quite easy for them to understand. Moreover, Toastmaster Bhavna did it so amazingly well that the two objectives or the two purposes of her speech, one was to share her experience, second was to understand how to resolve the conflict, were truly implicated. And it truly turned out to be amazingly well. Toastmaster Bhavna, I am pretty sure how to resolve this conflict. I hope other members are too. Thank you so much for this amazing speech. Looking forward to a warm, wonderful speech in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankur, for crisp evaluation. Just I would like to also add in it, like she also recovered, though she had that network glitch in her. So that one doesn't matter in the fluency of her speech. Also, I like your recommendation. So you followed all these approaches. Initially, I thought whether I mistake. I told Bhavna and you started with Rajneesh. So though you related it very well, active listener you are. So thanks a lot for your nice evaluation. Now today we have a special role, that is table topic evaluation. And now I would like to call our table topic evaluator Toastmaster Chetan, who will evaluate all the table topics. Let's see how he is going to tell us. Over to you, Toastmaster Chetan.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, I may be going little out of bound of my responsibility as I'm playing this role for the first time. I could not restrain myself to talk about Madam Table Topic Masters, how wonderfully she has conducted this role. And I haven't seen this much of what I should say creativity ever in Table Topic Masters, because this is the role which I personally feel is the soul of any Toastmasters meeting, and you have bring out the soul of any Toastmaster Club meeting very beautifully. So round of applause for Madam Table Topics Master. Now coming on to the speakers, first speaker who bite the bullet of this impromptu speaking is Toastmaster Simranjeet. You took up the opportunity at the very first topic. This is sometimes hard even for the experienced Toastmaster to take up the first topic, and you did it pretty well. Though you kind of dodged the bullet by on the topic whilst you spoke your name, that is the part of your speech. So if that is my personal suggestion, if you could include anyone in the audience would get more glued to your speech. It was a nice attempt, but if you want audience to include more in your speech, and if you want to create a fun element, you can include the audience, because we don't know, because this is a safe space. Nobody will mind whatever you speak about them, so you can involve them in a pleasant and tasty way. So that is my recommendation to you. But you spoke very well, you utilized the time, you presented yourself very well. So a very round of applause for Toastmaster Simranjeet. Coming to Toastmaster Kamya, I think she left, right? Okay, so should I move? I should move on to Toastmaster Rajneesh. Toastmaster Rajneesh, I have been listening to your table topics, your speeches, and I've been listening to you on the stage from almost 2 years now, and it is always a delight. And I'm always in. Whenever you speaks about the experience of yours with your daughter, it is always playful. It has a lot of innocence. Today is also one such incident, and lying is a thing of morality, and how you presented that morality in such a subtle way is very commendable. And as a table, and you have presented all the things with very beautiful way. Though I had experienced some of the technical glitches, in between I was not able to listen to you, so that was, I think, network issues, so which is happens. No worries on that. Now moving on to Toastmaster Vaishnavi, I think if I'm not wrong, I assume you are the youngest member in the club, in the meeting right now, because you are doing your undergrad, and you are such a wonderful speaker. You do not afraid of coming on the stage. You present your situation very well. You have a confidence in, I can see the confidence in you when you speak. Keep it up, you will be a very good speaker. So a round of applause for Toastmaster Vaishnavi as well. Toastmaster Himani, you have played a wonderful fun master role, and that didn't stop you from playing another wonderful inning, I should say second inning. The topic was given to you was a bit shocking. I mean, anyone could be in that shock. You have to scream, but you have presented it in a very subtle way, you presented yourself as a youngest sibling, and as in the sibling rivalry generally happens, all the elder sibling tells the youngest one that they are adopted. So you bring out that notion from all our childhoods, that is very beautiful, in a very beautiful way. And your voice was very loud as it was intended. So a very brave attempt from you. Just work a little bit here and there on your pronunciation and grammar, and everything is fine. You're a very confident speaker. I wish you best of luck, and round of applause for all our table topic speakers and table topic masters. And I'll end my evaluation here. Thank you. Over to you, Madam Evaluator, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chetan, and really a nice and crisp report about your active listening. So moving forward, I would like to call my tag team. First, Timer, can you please tell whether all the evaluators are qualified so that we can vote for the best evaluator?
Sure, General Evaluator. So are we taking into consideration Toastmaster Chetan also, the table topic evaluator, for this round?
Yes, I guess.
Okay. So only Toastmaster Chetan is disqualified, and both the others evaluators are qualified for this round.
So all are qualified, or I'm not.
Except Toastmaster Chetan.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so to cast the vote between two evaluators, Toastmaster Rohan and Toastmaster Ankur. Moving forward to check the overall usage in our meeting usage of grammar, I would like to call upon our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Preeti, to tell us how we can improve in grammar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreya. I think today was a very splendid session. We had lots of fun, we had lots of learning, and some great speeches by everybody. I would just like to start off with commending all of the wonderful speakers today, both the prepared speeches round and the table topics master round. There was a very good usage by some people. I would like to call out on the utilization of the word of the day, disquisition, which was used remarkably by 5 of our speakers today. And their names are Toastmaster Jayaprakash, Toastmaster Ankur, Toastmaster Nupur, Toastmaster Bhavna, and Toastmaster Aisha. Also, the phrase of the day, bite the bullet, was also very well used by 3 Toastmasters today. One was Toastmaster Shreya, yourself, Toastmaster Ankur again, and Toastmaster Bhavna. Other than that, there was certain good phrases that were used by some of the speakers today. Toastmaster Aparna, during her ice-breaking speech, used "It's high time. What about your MBA?" So that was a good utilization of the phrase. I would like to also add a grammar tip of the day. Use such as, the phrase such as, to provide examples, and use like to provide comparison. We always get confused a lot of times when we need to use the word, phrase such as opposed to when we use like. So such as needs to be used when we want to provide examples, and we use like when we want to have a comparison. Just to clarify the cobwebs around it, I will give you an example. I have watched comedy movies such as Golmaal. So here Golmaal is an example, and that is why we say such as Golmaal. On the other hand, I have been to cities like Mumbai. So I may not have necessarily gone to Mumbai, but as a fast moving metro city like Mumbai, I might have gone to other cities, is what I'm trying to convey. This is just a grammar tip for today. Over to you, back to Toastmaster Shreya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Preeti, for nice grammarian report, all the usage of grammar, and you uploaded for the users who uses word of the day and phrase of the day. You also gave a tip for today's grammar tip. Just one recommendation, I think we use this word of the day just 2-3 meeting back, I guess. So you can connect with the our grammar uh, mentor so that you can get all the list who all words are already in you we have used. So that's the only one recommendation. Otherwise, overall the report was really good. Now, moving forward, I would like to call our R counter to find out the filler words what all we have used. So welcome Toastmaster Lisa to present her report.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator Shreya. Let me share my screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So Surgeon Aisha didn't use a single crutch sound, filler word or long pauses. Neither did Rohan. Next, Tanya used crutch word 1 time, filler words 4 times, and long pause 1 time. TMOD Nooper used crutch word 2 times, filler word 3 times. TMOD Jayaprakash used crutch sound 5 times and filler words 3 times. General Evaluator Shreya used filler word 1 time. Timer Suraksha didn't use any filler word or crutch sound. Grammarian Preeti used filler word 1 time. Speaker Aparna used filler word 2 times and unintentional pauses 2 times. Bhavna used filler word 5 times. Evaluator Rohan used filler word, filler word crutch sound 3 times and filler word 2 times. Ankur used crutch sound 1 time and filler word 1 time. Chetan used crutch sound 1 time and filler word 1 time. Table topics master Aisha didn't use any crutch sound or filler word. Table topic speakers did a very brilliant job, and Simranjeet didn't use any crutch sound or filler word. Kamaya used crutch sound 1 time and filler word 2 times. Rajneesh used crutch sound 1 time and filler word 2 times. Vaishnavi used crutch sound 1 time, filler word 2 times. 1 time, sorry. Himani didn't use any filler word or crutch sound. Preeti used crutch sound 3 times. So that's my report.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Lisa. So we can upload for the flawless speaker who didn't use any filler words, right? So I think Himani, then Aisha, and one more, I guess, or two, Rohan. If I missed, please let me know. Aisha,
Suraksha
Kamya,
and
Suraksha.
also timer Suraksha.
Yeah. So let's applaud for them. Yeah. Thank you for such a report. It's really you have to listen carefully to everyone. Now moving further, before that, I would like to call one quiz master, that is, sorry, active listener. So overall meeting, there is one silent role is there today who is doing the active listening, and I would like to call active listener. I forgot name. Gopal, can you please help me here?
Toastmaster Simranjeet.
Toastmaster Simranjeet.
Yeah, Toastmaster.
Hello everyone. So I'm the active listener of the day. So we usually underestimate the role of listening to bring out effective communication. As important as speaking is in communication, the same way listening is also very, very important. So I will test your listening skills. I have listened to all you very carefully, all of you, and I'll ask some questions. So whoever knows the answer needs to raise his or her hand, and I will call out the names, and then you can answer. Okay. Okay. So my first question is: what Toastmaster Aparna used to do with her younger brother? It's Ankur.
Chalk slam.
Sorry?
She used to give him chalk slam and get in return some years later.
No, anyone else? Yes, Preeti. Toastmaster Preeti.
Yes, so she used to dress her little brother up like a girl, put makeup and stuff.
Yes, yes. That's right, Preeti. So good. Okay, so the next question is that what was that dare that Toastmaster Jayaprakash was given because of which he lost his train? I mean, he missed his train. Yes, Aparna.
He was asked to come out of the train and then he censored the part what he did.
Okay, so you do, okay, so there was so you're saying that he didn't tell us what exactly he was supposed to do.
Yeah, he censored it.
Yes, that's right. He didn't tell us that what was the dare. That was quite impressive, Aparna. Okay, so my third question is why Ankur denied to take any of the dares that Toastmaster Nupur told him to do? Okay, Jayaprakash.
Because Toastmaster Ankur was in his shorts and he could not come on the screen.
That's very accurate, Toastmaster Jayaprakash. Okay, my fourth question is from Toastmaster Bhavna's speech. So she gave a speech on conflict resolution. So two tips were there in her speech. Can anyone tell me what were those two tips that she has given us? Yes, Reena, Toastmaster Reena.
Give time, so there is enough time to understand the conflict or the problem statement. And
Yes.
second is we have to be patient listener, so we can come to the from the 2-3 solutions we can choose the best solution for that one problem.
Very nice, Toastmaster Reena. That's completely correct. Okay, so the fifth is okay. So Himani, Toastmaster Himani was given a tongue twister. So can anyone tell what was that? And try that also. Nupur, yes, Toastmaster Nupur.
The tongue twister was she sells seashells on the seashore.
5 times, Nupur.
You don't want me to repeat it.
5 times.
All right. She sells seashells on the seashore. 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 That's 5.
Brilliant. Rohan was also doing it. I noticed that. You can also try, Rohan.
I can give Rohan another tongue twister because he hasn't got one yet.
You can, yeah, try that. Rohan, do you want to do that? Okay, fine. Okay, so last question is one truth that Toastmaster Aisha told us that nobody wants to trust. Yes, Rohan.
She's married and she's happy.
Yeah. Yeah, so amazing job, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm done with my question. I really enjoyed it. Hope you also enjoyed it. And a huge round of applause for all the good listeners. Yeah. Okay. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhijit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Samajit, for your nice report and all the nice questions. Now, I would like to come on my report for all the role players. First, I would like to applaud for this really humorous and energetic meeting which I ever had seen before in my life. I joined Toastmaster 2 years back, but it's really a nice meeting. Everyone did a well job. Sergeant at Arms read all the mission. Aisha, she read mission statement and gave all the uh, things which we need to follow in the meeting. President Toastmaster Tanaya, she also introduced his guests and told all the meeting structure properly. Toastmaster of the day, Nupur and Jayaprakash did a really good and nice job and keep the meeting at the really high level, because really this theme is really good, and that all those topics and interaction that I like the most with the guest, with the Toastmasters, everyone you keep engaged, because everyone needs to listen. If you call anyone, then if it's my name, then I have to listen every time. So that's wonderful job done. And what an energy for our table topic master Aisha. Again, I really enjoyed all the topics that I forgot that I have to write something for her. Like she did a really nice job. I just one like she could have told to the participants that reiterate that grammarians word of the day and phrase of the day, they can be used in the table topics. That's the only one. Otherwise, really all of us are really done very nice job. I enjoyed the meeting a lot, and there is really a take at home, because a positive energy is already in us. So really that truth, and there the theme is also good. Over to you. This is what all my report is. Yeah, I done for everyone. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Nupur or Jayaprakash.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. I guess I'll just go for another round of active listening, and I'll ask one question. Can anyone tell me if anyone had heard the song that I tried to play? Which song was that? If anyone did hear it, could hear it actually. Okay, seems it wasn't very audible, but the lyrics went like, यादें बस यादें रह जाती हैं, छोटी छोटी बातें रह जाती हैं. So all that is left are memories. And today, when everyone is there inside their homes, trying desperately to meet each other, whatever is left are those memories. Now, there are two things that actually make good memories. One is the good time that we spend with each other, and the other is some crazy, mad friends that we have. So these are two prerequisites of any good memories that we have. And it's only the memories that can actually make us laugh, remembering the days we cried, and also make us cry, remembering the days we laughed. So here today, we have relived, or at least I'm sure every one of us has triggered those memories that were there in our subconscious mind, and brought back some very happy, pleasant feelings of the games, not just Truth and Dare, but some games that we would have played when we were not so young. So with that, I would like to give all of you just one last dare. And I would really want all of you to make sure that you do this dare. I dare all of you to take chances, follow your dreams, risk it all. Make sure to fall in love. Believe in yourself. Ask questions. Let go. Make mistakes, start over again. Take responsibility. Do speak the truth. Because the only people who would not like you to speak the truth are those who live a lie. With that, I hand over the stage to our presidents. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Nupur, for that wonderful, wonderful, very inspiring conclusion. And I would like to add to your statement that not only did we recount our memories from the past, but we also created new ones in this meeting today for the future. So thank you so much for the wonderful Truth and Dare session that we had today. Before we move ahead, I'd like all of you to vote, firstly for the best auxiliary role player, and then we'll vote for the best role player. Okay, in the meantime, can we have some feedback from the guests? Let me see who's here. Aishwarya, can we have your feedback, please? What did you think of the meeting? Aishwarya, you're on mute. Okay. Do we have any other guests? Okay, Vaishnavi, can we have a feedback, please? What do you think of the meeting?
Sure.
Any feedback for us?
I'm from Anurag Toastmasters in Hyderabad. So my mentor works in TCS Maitree, Hyderabad, and he sent me a link of this meeting. Two things I saw, Delhi and Pune, and I'm like, oh my god, I should attend this because I have very fond memories of Delhi. I used to visit Delhi in my vacations. I still miss Chole Bhature of Delhi. So after getting into this, I got to know that genius, truth or dare, and boom, embarrassing memories of my school and of my offline classes. It was so much fun. I was laughing so much today. It was a bad day since morning, and my day was all beautiful when I attended this session. Table topics master, you have my heart. It was so nice. I really liked it, and I had fun. I had a really good time with all of you. Thank you so much for making me laugh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vaishnavi. You just gave me a very good dinner idea. So thank you so much for that too. Okay, who else is there? Okay, is everyone, Gopal, is anyone, any other guest present or from your club only?
Yeah, everyone from my club.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now we vote for the best role player. Please vote Toastmaster Nupur, Jayaprakash, Toastmaster Aisha, and Toastmaster Shreya as G.
Rohan, is Kamal from your club? Kamal Malla?
Yeah, Kamal is, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, votes are in. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, any guesses for the best auxiliary role player? Come on, guys, 4 incredible speakers. Take names, any names.
Toastmaster Suraksha.
Okay, any more?
Simranjeet, the active.
Toastmaster Suraksha, congratulations as timer. Very well done. Best table topic speaker. So many good ones.
Himani.
Okay, any more?
Vaishnavi.
Toastmaster Preeti, congratulations. I won't make you guess for best evaluator because it's me. I don't like to do that. Best role player. Any guesses?
Aisha.
Master Aisha.
Master Aisha.
It's the very happily married Toastmaster Aisha. Congratulations. And finally, we have Best Speaker.
Vaishnavi, I guess. Speaker. Aparna.
Toastmaster Aparna.
Right, it's the vegetarian from Lucknow, Toastmaster Aparna. Congratulations. Excellent speech. All right, we'll send over the certificates, but Toastmaster Tanaya, you have some announcement from TCS Pune, I guess.
Yes, Toastmaster Rohan. So we have actually two announcements. That is on next 4th of June, we have club meeting at 10:30 a.m. And on 11th of June, we have International President DTM Richard Peck will be visiting our club. So don't miss out the meeting. He will be delivering a speech in our club, and also he will be there in the meeting throughout. From start to end. So don't miss out it and do join it. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. I think we'll all join in for that meeting. Great.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone, for this wonderful session. You all made it so much fun and relived all our truth and dare memories throughout. So thank you so much, everyone, for that. And our next meeting is next Saturday at 3:30. And we also have a humorous speech contest on humorous speech workshop by a very established speaker from Bangalore. And do make sure to attend that on Sunday. So we'll send the link to you if you'd like to attend. Great. Thank you so much. If you'd like to stay for chit chat